Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Today is my very first masterclass that I'm offering through online sources. This is for all people who are going to find it with with grace and hoping that you guys find this information very helpful. I have been basically on a journey for a long time, more than 20 years. So if you're wondering if I know what I'm talking about, I kind of do. I have had a lot of experience working with the spiritual in multidimensional aspects, and this is why I'm offering a master class to those who are looking for something a lot more in depth that's actually going to tackle you on a multidimensional level. As well as working on your records and clearing your records, as well as your physical, mental, emotional bodies, subtle bodies. I am here to empower you, to shift you, to teach you, and to make you better, so that your psychic skills are better. Your ability to live life is better, ability to create and manifest is better. And I'm opening this platform up for that. The plan is to have bi-weekly classes, and hopefully you will start to jump in and enjoy. To open this session up, I would like to start off with a little bit of light language, just to set the tone and the energy for the session today. And if you just want to take a moment to relax, take a deep breath in, allow the words to flow through and around you. They are meant for empowerment, opening of a sacred space, connecting to the higher self, the oversoul, guides and guards of all those who join in on the class, as well as in past and future timeframes as well. And I ask that this be felt with the body and the emotions. And if you get anything that is a vision for you, that is something specifically just for you. So allow and open. Rayetha kia tothrayata nutraya. Mela igranya kia takuji. Satarielot urianyaken. Surayatele otu. Saklau tanarim lunyahik. Sorokum taranda senoras. Sara atamukam waten. Sara chet ariamut esara. Kurararin, sanakmun naklai, kunachlela itzalilun, akiatanem runan hiat, sukwale eram, mola inramin, sukwan leir, itana iknas eraris enohotwal, lenam oremon ikand, sakawatana inramina, utun wahe alan in. Ikana akram otara iyem motwala it ariam. Sarak aresem olot ur yenan. I call forth this session and this class open. I say hello to you, the I am, the being of the now, and to all versions of you tuning into this now moment. I speak to the ancestral versions of you and the 7 future generational versions of you. I invoke a sacred space and connection to my guides and guards. And I now, in this now moment, enter us into a void space of creation. So our energies can rest and relax and be open without influence to this conscious flow. Okay. So like I said before, if you have found me and my work, it means that it's time for you to access and empower your spiritual journey on a much deeper level. So good for you. Thanks for finding me. If you don't know much about me, my name is Vania. My company is Luminous Mountain. There is a reason why I picked that name. I am an author. You can actually find my book online on my website, luminousmountain.com. You can purchase a PDF version of it. It's got a lot to do with some really powerful information. And that was my first foray into letting people know what I know. I am a psychic intuitive, a multi-dimensional energy healer. I am a channel, of course, a light language activator, a conduit for soul empowerment, as I like to call it, an Akashic reader, and a spiritual teacher. So I do Akashic readings and clearings, both galactic and regular Akashic readings. I do multi-dimensional energy healing work. So when I'm looking at the physical structure, I'm looking at all versions of the physical structure, as well as the subtle bodies, the chakras, the auric field, and the records within the body, within the cells, within the spine. And I look at working on removing and basically helping clients move through layers of self-discovery, self-awareness, healing, and empowerment so that their body can become an open vessel to receive the energies that they need in order to keep moving forward with their existence and their reality. And I also do one-on-one private classes and coaching. So if you're ever interested, reach out to me. Luminousmountain.com is my website. You can also find me on Facebook on Luminous Mountain. What I intend to teach on this series. First and foremost, I want you guys to know that this is an energy flow. This is not, well, actually, yes, it is kind of planned, but when you work with energy and you work with the class that's going to be coming together and the people that are attending it, sometimes things shift and change, and therefore I need to be open to that shift and change. So hopefully you're also going to be open to the shift and change. So therefore, I will have outlines of things that I want to cover, but it might have to flow into something else as things come up. I want to let you guys know that I do intend to teach very different information from regular 101 classes. I call 101 classes things that are beginner level information that help you to bring a concept, like there's a chakra system, things that you do like smudging with sage and stuff like that, how to use tarot cards, read those types of things. I am going to surpass that energy. I'm going to teach you how to go deeper with yourself, to become in communion and union with yourself, to live a magical, connected existence on a daily basis. And if you choose to have alternative experiences, so like these guys, I will teach you how to get into that space to be able to allow it and to bring forth knowledge and existence with those that might be guiding you in another realm. What makes me qualified to teach you these things? Okay, well, I have been on this journey for 20 plus years. I have put a lot of money, time, and effort to heal myself of my own problems and issues, my own traumas from previous lifetimes, things I placed upon myself as a barrier, things that I have as genetic through my ancestry of my bloodline, as well as things that I've had through my experiences as a soul, which has been applied to this physical body as a story of mine that I had to walk through the doorway of. I've had many master teachers over the course of this time, and what they've taught me and what I've used on my personal journey is what I'm going to be sharing with you. I only use techniques that work because I've applied them. So therefore, you can understand that everything that I put into this has been over 20 years of really pulling in information, channeling, connecting, working with other masters, working with other people who have honed their own spiritual life, and therefore I'm going to bring it forward to you. This is the bonus of being in this class, that you get my guidance, as well as my team who works with me, meaning my non-corporal team. How do I say this? Basically, the guys that talk to me in my head all the time. I have a large team. I work with multiple different beings. I am also a starseed. I'm known as an Arcturian starseed, which makes us a very dynamic beings. I have a very, very ancient soul, and I've done this many, many times before. I am a master 33 in my numerology, so I am meant to be a teacher through and through. And as we go through this class, you'll also see some other markers that I carry in my beingness as part of my name and who I am that contribute to what my purpose in this reality is. Now, if you guys don't know what a starseed is, I like to quantify it to my clients as a being who is born of two purposes. One, to be a human in this reality and experience what it's like to be a human, whatever that is and however that is for myself that I choose to follow, then that is what I need to do. As well as my second mission in life is to help humanity as much as humanly possible. That's why I left the corporate world a long time ago. and really honed in and centered in on being a spiritual life, being in a spiritual life, and also working with my connections. I've had multi experiences with the other side, and other multidimensional beings, star beings, if you will. So I've had a lot of interaction. I've had a lot of guidance. They've come through me when I work on my clients to bring in deeper understandings and new levels of information. So I am bringing all that to the table tonight and every class that I'm going to be teaching from here on out. And I hope to see you with my future classes as well. Okay, let's see. So when I'm talking about higher level teachings, so these are the tools that I'm going to be offering you to help you redefine yourself and your energy, your boundaries of your energy and physical self, as well as the awareness of who you are. When you can harness this newfound redefined self and delve deeper into the micro, your physical self, and the macro, which is the multidimensional cosmos, and the connections that you have to all of those things, I'm going to help you bring in your power, your knowledge, your skills, and abilities from every life you've ever lived in every dimension, in every reality, in galaxy, in universe, and planetary body. And from all of those experiences, I'm going to help you bring that in, reactivate it, become aware of it, and then to learn how to masterfully use them. Um, I will teach you how to heal yourself with multidimensional tools and create a vessel that is open to accepting, activating, and integrating in these higher level knowledge, skills, abilities. Okay. I'm going to cover concepts that create an illusion of separation or an illusion of belief in your reality. So I will make note that sometimes I might talk about a concept or use words that not everybody kind of understands. And that's okay. Please understand that it is based off of your own natural sense of awareness and where your energies are at the moment. As you go through these classes, your energies will rise up higher, which therefore allows you to access more and more information about your personal self, as well as to understand what other teachers are bringing forward for you. So don't feel like you are behind the eight ball or anything like that. Don't get discouraged. Just keep moving forward and eventually things will make a lot of sense. Okay. These are layered tools of information. So just allow it to flow into you. Okay. So let's talk about the outside awareness and the world of influence around you and how it contributes to influencing your psychic body, your cells, and your ability to live. We can dive into this, what I call like the illusion of control, the illusion that we may not have control over ourselves and our experiences, as well as how we can actually access that control by understanding how everything around us, seen and unseen, plays a role in our ability to manifest, create, connect, and basically integrate all of our knowledge, skills, and abilities from every life we've ever lived. So everything, I like to tell my clients, is energy. Everything, thoughts, feelings, words, deeds, things left unsaid, any contract, a projection from you to somebody else or someone else to you, an agreement, being it tacit or otherwise. Tacit is something that you agree to in unawareness, meaning someone tells you one day that there's something negative about you and you just internalize it and eventually agree to it. A vow, marriage or otherwise. It can be through this lifetime or previous lifetimes or parallel lifetimes or through soul shards and experiences. All of these create and contribute to your perceptual reality as what we perceive as real and true. So programs, for everybody else to understand this, are projections from others like family, society, friends, and other organizations that have inserted a belief or a response to something into your reality and your awareness. okay, of what we then assimilate as true because we're given examples of it in our daily life. For instance, about religion or about government or about how to act in society, that we're all born, we have to go to school, we have to have a career, we have to get married and have family and kids and the house and the mortgage and blah, 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 blah. Those create perceptual programs for us about how we perceive our reality, what we choose to perceive in our reality, what we might overlook about ourselves, as well as how we can actually manifest and create with those guidelines or programs that have been honed over and over and over and repeated over and over and over through other friends who repeat the same belief structure to you constantly, through family members, through society, through jobs, through bosses, through every aspect around you that repeats this for you. So it makes it really real. And therefore, based off that realness, we acknowledge it as being true. So we have to understand that when we decide that something is true, we make it real in our reality, and our body starts to conform to that belief structure. And it conforms it through every aspect of our physical self. The water in our body, the blood in our body, our cellular structure, even into the most micro places as a space between our cells in our body, start to correlate with that energy and start to manifest and create with it based off of that assumption that our physical self must respond in the outside world to a belief within us that therefore creates our outside reality. This kind of sort of goes towards that everyone is a creator being in this lifetime, in this reality, which is very much true. However, I'm bringing it down to the micro, the way that you can understand how your thoughts are creating, how your beliefs through programs of reality for you that are creating your reality and how you get out of that. So through my explanation of that, hopefully you can see that the connection and the linking of energy between you, your friends, and society itself, and everyone you choose to surround yourself with on a daily basis, create your repetitive reality. Reality, therefore, is solely based on your perception. If you cannot perceive something at all, then it will not be in your field of reality, meaning you cannot perceive yourself as being rich or an abundant person. Therefore, it will not be in your reality. Does that make sense? So what we're trying to do is work at removing, revoking, changing, reprogramming our structure, physical first, in order to be able to get into the micro and the macro of our creational reality. Hope that makes sense. So I'm today going to be talking about how to work with the container, the micro aspect of yourself, and help you understand how your reality is further creating an incapacity for you to delve deeper into your physical structure and dive into the programs that already lie within you that you've carried from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. So they've talked about that our cells within our body carry 13.5 billion years of information from the actual creation of the universe. It's all within ourselves. So inside every cell in our physical body. So if you understand that small bit of concept, then you can understand that there is so much available to you that you can utilize to recreate your reality. It's all just perceptional, as well as what is creating an outside separation of your strength, your chi, your ability to manifest, the ability to know oneself, your own thoughts, your own words, your own feelings, what you want to achieve in this reality. So I like to consider this the container. Some people, some places and people consider it a complex. I consider it a container. Okay. So I am working on clearing your container. So as a container, you exist as a physical structure. In the unseen realms, what everybody has is a bubble of reality around them, okay? So this bubble of reality contains your auric energy. It contains all the structures of your system, your program of your reality. So consider this also like a computer program inside here. Anything that you believe as a program within here is fed constantly to people who pass through your bubble of reality on a constant basis. So if I pass through your bubble of reality and I'm an empath, I'm going to be able to pick up your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and maybe something physical from you that you might be suffering from, because I'm an empath, and therefore my psychic awareness is open and constantly feeling out my reality. What you need to understand is, if you want to keep your container clean and clear of affecting others and others affecting you, you have to look at how to create um, surrounding offenses to keep your container clean and clear. Now, this could be the multidimensional realm of unseen energies and beings, corporal, non-corporal, soul shards that would affect this, alternative timelines, narratives, densities influencing the container. So I need you to become aware through my teachings on how your reality outside of you is constantly affecting you when you're sleeping, when you're waking, when you're inside your house, when you're outside your house. What things in your reality are seeping away your natural powers, your natural ability, your natural chi in order to manifest and create with. Okay. So my very first one is energy clearing 404. So we're going from 101 to the highway 404, and we're going galactic. Okay. So I brought forward this information about 5 years ago, I think now. Gosh, time's flying. I don't even know when it was really, but I did channel in this information for a younger client who was having difficulty living in reality. They were a very, very, very sensitive being, and they were overwhelmed. And I went to my guides and my guards and I said, guys, like, what is it that would help? And they immediately told me about this egg container to encapsulate your auric field, your energy, your physical structure, and create a safe space for your energy to actually be within. Now, you may have heard of the white light, surrounding yourself with white light to protect yourself from other untoward energies or other beings and stuff like that. But I found the white light actually not to be as effective as the silver colored light. So, with me for a second, I want you to take a moment and I want you to close your eyes. And I just want you to rebalance your energy by imagining or intending with your own mind your entire physical structure to be surrounded in a silver sphere or egg. I personally like the egg. So surround yourself in a silver egg. Just imagine that covering over your body, going way above your head, beneath your feet, and entirely around your physical structure of your body. What you will start to notice and feel, I can feel it right now, is the energy being calmer and quieter, not only in your physical self, but around your surrounding environment. Your volume levels might have gone lower. You might have been able to perceive it through your ears, definitely on the skin, and definitely in the physical self. You would have felt your energy just go quieter and quieter and quieter. The reason why silver is more effective than gold is that silver has been used as a alchemical energy to nullify negative frequencies. And I found it to be really quite impenetrable for pretty much everything that I've faced. So when I go outside of my home where I have programmed and placed grids in surrounding areas to make my energy sacred, when I go outside, I like to surround myself in a silver egg to help my energy. So if I'm going to go shopping, especially at Walmart or anywhere where you are high density, low vibration, have your silver egg surrounding your physical self, underneath your feet, over your head, and well away from your body. Push it out so it is like your bubble of reality is covered in silver. You can see it glowing if you want to get really intense with it. And then I can feel that fortifying again as we talk about this. So, what I want you to understand is you're creating a container for your energy to maintain itself. So, it's not going to be pulled away. You, as empaths, won't be going into other people's bodies by trying to sense what's coming down the road, to try and feel, to try and understand, to be understood. You're going to have a safe space for your energy, and everything's just going to quiet down. Now, that's a really, 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 really important part of all of this that I need you to know and understand. You are now actually accessing an energy frequency that will allow your own energy to maintain itself without degradation. You won't be pulled away into other people's thoughts, feelings, and emotions. You won't be feeling a drain of your life force and tired and exhausted and heavy. Your mind will be your own. You're not going to have other people's thoughts come in and infiltrate this energy. You are going to be able to sense and know yourself as your real self versus the outside world pushing in on you constantly. That's why the silver egg is incredibly powerful at container clearing and maintaining it. If you want to go further in depth with this, I did place this on YouTube. It's called the Silver Egg Meditation. Type that in the search bar and you'll find it and listen to it. 7 minutes of your life to learn it full step by step. Highly recommend this for anyone on a spiritual journey as a daily part of cleansing and keeping your energy safe and clean and clear. If you have any questions about that, please feel free to let me know. But really, quite truly, it is one of the more powerful tools that I've actually brought forward for my clients. And as it helps to maintain your physical chi and clear your psychic channels, you will have more of your own conscious awareness and physical energy to create, manifest, and align to your chosen path. This is why number one level of keeping your body clean and clear is really, really, really important. Another tool that I use is my clearing energy clearing bags. Truly, they are salt, silver, and sage inside of a bag. Okay, I use the smudge sage for that. I use Himalayan salt and I use fine silver. I like fine silver because it's 99.9% pure. The more pure the silver, the stronger the frequency of it, and the less you need to use of it as well. So I do sell the bags online if you do want them. If you can't find sterling silver for yourself or fine silver for yourself, I have that. So if ever you need that, you can go online. If not, it's okay. I'm just pointing out, I use this bag and I grid my bed with it. I keep the energies clean and clear in my bed where I sleep. So that's another tool while you're sleeping to keep your energies clean, clear, and in balance. You can grid your bed with it. Doing psychic awareness shows or teaching people or being one-on-one with clients, I usually would have the actual bag physically on me. For women who wear sports bras, you can just place it in the pocket here and you can keep it right next to your body. You can place it in the pocket of your pants. You can make smaller ones. You can do bigger ones. I have one in my car to keep the energies clear in my car. When I used to work in the corporate world, I had it literally in my office. So it is something for you to consider. Salt, silver, and sage separately, all three of them are phenomenal at clearing frequency and energy that is not of the highest vibration and for you. Okay. But all three combined, this is a powerhouse tool that you should definitely, definitely, definitely work on having in your reality all the time. Like I said, it is very useful, easy to place. If you want to take it even further, you can place it over your routers at home. So when your Wi-Fi is on in the middle of the night and you have it on your Wi-Fi router, it dulls the frequency coming out at you and it doesn't interfere with your auric field and your cellular structure as much as it normally does. Yes, it does work. Go ahead, give it a shot. You'd be amazed. The other thing that you could technically do to make it even better and take this deeper for yourself is to switch off your Wi-Fi in the middle of the night. So that way it's not going throughout the whole entire house and it's not interfering with your physical container and your microcosm of your container, your cellular structure, your blood, your bones, the marrow of your bones, the water in your body. It's not interfering and creating corruption energy. It is at sleep when you're resting. Does that make sense? Okay. So the other thing that we can talk about today is, okay, how about doing an activation for oneself? Okay. So part of this journey of being a psychic healer, a better psychic reader, and to have the right tools is to understand the value of the container. The value of the container, the better and stronger it is, the more you're able to connect, the higher you're able to go, the energies are able to flow. Okay. So we all understand that energy has two movements, up and down. Okay. Up spiral energy, as I was once taught by these beautiful people, up spiral energy is things that are about joy. They're about happiness. They're about love, creation, fun, laughter. That's high spiraling up energies. Low energies is fear, sadness, anger, judgment, stuff like that. That's what pulls your energy frequency down. So, as a being of light, if you are going to dedicate yourself to helping other people, first and foremost, you have to help yourself. We all been on an airplane. We all know what they all say. Put the mask on first, yourself, and then everybody else after. It's the same aspect here. If you are weakened, if you are not in alignment, if you have a lot of things bogging you down from the outside exterior world to the inside version of you, you're not going to be clear. You're not going to be in balance. And what you deliver is going to be skewed by programs of perceptual reality based off of how you're feeling in that moment. Does that make sense? So by using these tools, you're going to create a clearer frequency for yourself so you can surpass the egoic state of your physical self, the projections, the beliefs, the concepts, and the reality and your structure that creates limitations for you and therefore limitations for others. The whole point of being a being of light, a teacher, someone who is able to assist others, is to maintain a clean, clear vessel of light. Okay. So, other things that you can do. Have you ever heard of activating the vowels of your name? So, I personally have learned this through a beautiful, beautiful master that I dealt with more than a decade. Oh my God, like 16 years ago. Good gosh, I'm old. This being of light taught me that the vowels of your name are the true power of your physical self. It's what you brought and carried into this reality. It is a tool, a way of other people understanding what you bring into the tool of the game of you, what drives you, what is your primordial essence in this role of your reality. So let me explain this. So A is the vowel A is associated to or symbolizing the fatherly aspect of God as the ultimate creator and source of life. So it's A is creator, source, and divine masculine. Okay. O, the vowel O, is God, Christ consciousness, divine logos, the eternal presence of God's love and grace embodied by Jesus Christ. Okay. I, the Holy Ghost, divine feminine, and divine breath, the divine feminine aspect of breath. Okay. So that's another way for you to start looking at your name. A, O, I, and E. E. The vowel E is connected to divine energy again. It's nurturing, it's compassionate, it is of unconditional love. Okay. It's the embodiment of divine compassion and maternal love. So this is things you have to start understanding. Go look at your first name. What vowels do you carry in your first name? When you start seeing those vowels, when you replay this, you're going to start to see the characteristics of the energy and the frequency that your name, the first version of you into this reality, carries with it. So my name is Vania, Vania. So my vowels are I and A. I have two A's and one I. So A, I am creator, source, divine masculine. Okay, the primordial sound of creation. And I am I, which is divine feminine, divine breath, the Holy Ghost. So I bring forward the masculine and the feminine. I bring forward creation and teachings. I am connected I am connected with source. So all that information about the value of my name allows you to understand the power of what you carry inside of yourself. If anybody out there has a you, yes, I know I didn't leave out the you represents the divine aspect of the crown chakra. Woo! Which is associated with higher consciousness, spiritual spiritual connection and divine wisdom. So knowing that, okay, here's how you activate this energy in yourself. So you've heard of mudras, you've heard of chanting Om and stuff like that. The next time you're meditating, start chanting the vowels in your name and elongate them. So I, chant those out while you're in the shower. Why the shower? Because A, it reverberates off the walls and you get it back in symphony. It's like repeating, and the bouncing off. It's going to go into your physical structure. It's going to go into your blood, into your bones, and the water of your body. And it's going to start activating those essences of your natural state of power within you. Does that make sense? When you take out the consonants, that is the human version of creating a sound, okay? But the vowels are in every single word that there is. And therefore, you have to understand your true, real nature is the vowels of your name. So start invoking your power, invoke the energy within the shower, within a meditation. I don't know about you, but me just doing that really quickly, ah, e, ah, is literally creating an energy in my field. I can feel my energy rising up through the core of my body. I can feel it traveling up my spine from the root chakra all the way up. I can feel it hitting and empowering my heart. I can feel it moving up through the throat into the third eye and the crown. I can feel it moving. This is what is so important for you to understand. Something that can be very, very, very simple, but can actually activate and empower your physical structure to hold your power. Okay, so this is a big one. Start doing this on a daily basis. If you want to take this even further, add the I am statement to it. I don't know if you guys have heard of the full I am statement, but we can do it like this. So I teach all my clients, I am the I am that I am. I say it 3 times in a row. And I say it bringing out my Wonder Woman. I say it bringing out my commanding and my power. I am the I am that I am. As I state that more and more, I am the I am that I am. This creates a field of power that grows. For me right now, it's really going from my solar plexus all around me, and it's just growing in strength and power. What am I doing right now? By stating the I am statement, I'm invoking my higher universal consciousness, my line to my higher self and oversoul, to the cosmic creational heart. I'm opening up this, the embodiment of my divine grace and compassion within myself. This is the line that I truly understand as ways of connecting to the higher self, the oversoul, the source, the creator, the manifester energy, the ability to have divine compassion and love and healing and forgiveness of self and all. This, for me, in this reality, is my teacher. It is my guide. It's my North Star. My heart chakra, will tell me everything and anything that I need to know in this reality. I do not need to go outside of my heart. I do not need to speak to other people. I don't have to ask for advice outside of myself. If I've truly empowered my heart and connected it with such a powerful vowel like E, by bringing that down from up here and letting it float down, go lower, E, you can feel it start to activate and open up the heart chakra to allow it to expand into its awareness, to create a relationship with you, to be able to be in oneness with it. Okay. Your heart chakra does not have ego in it. That's the other thing you need to understand. Remember how everybody always like makes a choice with their heart at first? They're like, oh, yeah, I need to do that. That's what I'm going to do. And your heart's like, yes, run with it. That's it. And then this little voice comes in your head and goes, blah, 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 blah. No, you can't do this. You can't do that. Oh, you shouldn't do this. Oh, you are not capable of that. That's this person up here that's every ex you've ever had in your entire life. All the negative things that have ever been spoken to you exist in the egoic mind, okay? It is not there for your empowerment as a spiritual being. It is there to empower your physical body to respond to things, but it is not there for your spiritual power, okay? It is in combination to the physical and the spiritual, but it is not your spiritual drive, rather. It is a reality within you, but it is not the reality for you. So when it's saying those negative thoughts towards you, you have to shut it off and go back here. Trust your first instinct. It is never wrong. Don't you remember that like saying on the pillows, follow of your heart? On t-shirts, on pencil cases, mugs, follow of your heart. There's a reason why it's out there, people. It's like right in your face. You need to start listening. Follow of your heart. It's never wrong. When you empower that flow of that power here, you empower a deeper connection. Okay. Now, this brings me to my next aspect. Okay. We're talking about chakras. I could feel in my solar plexus chakra. I could feel in my heart chakra, the activation here. Okay. So, what I need you to start understanding is the chakra system is your 7 color representation into your experience of this reality. All of those colors mix and combine together and separately and doubly and triply and as ever you want them to into having an experience in this reality. Whether it's the root fear that's driving you, or whether it's empowerment and strength, and I got this, or I'm in balance, or it's my will to succeed, my will of expression of self, or whether it's my ability to create as a feminine, create life, create art, create joy, to express myself creatively, whether it is to express myself through physical expression, whether it's dance or it's sex. Then there's the heart chakra. Okay. Then there's the throat chakra, the ability to communicate, the third eye, the ability to see and sense in the unperceived realms, the unseen realms, and the crown chakra to bring in higher level information from your overself, your higher self, your oversoul rather, from your guides, your guards, if you want to channel that kind of stuff. So this kind of information is really important for you to understand. Everything here colors your reality. What is running your chakra system lately? So if you were to go have a Carillion photo of your aura, okay, and people see that their aura for 5 years is running in the yellow and the orange, it's because that's a program that's running most of your energetic reality. It's how you choose to respond to the energetic reality. Some people are always in the blues, some are always in the orange reds, and some people are the green blues and a little bit of orange. It helps you understand that your correlation in this reality is based off the chakra system in the physical body, how you choose to respond to it, what's your drive at that current point. It's really important to understand everything about your physical structure is highly representative and runs and is part of a conscious awareness of your physical experience in this reality. Okay. So we're going to talk about in one of the lessons, we're going to talk about how to combine the energies of the chakras to make them run fluidly with one another, to connect with one another. And this is not a typical chakra class. No, we're going to go deeper with this. We're going to help you go through meditation process with this so I can give you the tools for visualization. We're going to go deep, people, not basic, deep, okay? The other thing that I want you to understand about the heart that I talked about earlier that was like really, really, really important for you to know is that this is your I amness. Okay. So there is a lovely Pleiadian channeler, Christine Day, if you don't already know about her. I think she is just a beautiful, brilliant. And when you look at that woman, God, she just radiates love. She's just a stunning, stunning woman. And I love her chant, by the way, for opening up the heart chakra and connecting to it. So if you don't already know about her, go connect with her, Christine Day, and look up the heart chakra chant. And that will help with your I am connection of the heart chakra. Before I said it is your North Star, I said it will never lie to you. It will always be there for you. So there's the Christine Day way of doing things, which is the chanting of the E in there to help activate and align with it. But what I also want you to understand is there's actually a really simple way of connecting with it on a regular basis. If you can't be chanting E, if you're in a public toilet and you just need to recenter your physical self, if you've been overwhelmed and stressed, if you want to be in the car and you don't want people to see you chanting at a light E. So there's other ways of doing it, right? Okay, there's a time and place for everything, right? So what I want you to do is this step is actually going to be incredibly powerful because it's not only going to connect you to your heart space, the I amness, the truth of all that you are, your divine sense of knowing, your right timing, your North Star. It's also going to reset your central nervous system. And if you have a hard time doing this, and you can't succeed the first time. It just means that you've been disconnected from using that part of yourself and you've been up in your brain too often. And therefore, it's going to take a little practice. And that's not something to judge yourself on. It's just a realization of where you are. So there's no judgments here. Don't feel bad about things. Don't feel less about things. This is not what this is about. This is to help you understand, okay, this was my perceptual understanding of life at this moment. However, I'm going to take a step back and try something new. I'm not going to judge myself on it. I'm not going to make myself feel lesser about it. I'm going to just step into it and give it a shot and see what I learn from it, what I can experience from it. Okay. That's what all of this is about. Learning to start to feel different, having different ways of perceiving the whole structure of you. Okay. So, first of all, what I'd like you to do is we're going to get centered. We're going to close our eyes and we're going to start breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth 3 separate times. Nice, deep breaths. So, and keep going. And what you do on the exhalation is you release the stress in your body. You release all those beliefs. You release all those things that have been holding you down and back. Just release the day, the arguments, the frustrations, the tiredness, and you just release it through the breath. The first breath in and out is naturally and innately for your physical self. The second is naturally and innately for your actual mind. And the third is for your spiritual self. Now, at the end of the third breath, take your left palm and put it over your heart chakra in the center of your chest, right on your sternum here, and place your right on top. So left, right, okay? And as you place those here, I want you to bring your mind down to where your hands are on your chest here. And I want you to allow yourself the opportunity to connect with your hand, to feel it on your chest, to feel the weight, and to feel the warmth. As you start to connect to the warmth on your hands with the left and then the right, where you're going to start to notice for yourself is a calming warmth coming over your body. Connect with that warmth and pull it into your body with your mind. Command it. If you need visualization, see red light coming from your palms, or gold light, or yellow light coming in and going, entering into the physical body, into the physical heart. See it going into the body. And as that light and the warmth goes deeper into the cavity of the body to where your lungs and your heart sit, you're going to start to feel your body relax and disconnect. You're going to feel your whole world shut down and shut off. The mind is not going to be thinking anymore. It's just going to be a space of void. This calmness, the quietness, the feeling of, oh God, this is good. That is you resetting your central nervous system and allowing yourself to feel absolutely nothing, to feel the grace of peace, to feel the grace of connecting with your deepest part of the self, the knowing self. Take it a step further and connect with your heart. Send your heart an imagery of something beautiful for yourself. Send it an imagination of you having a beautiful memory of you with an animal or with a person, something that made you laugh and that was full of joy. Bring that memory in and play it for your heart. Play it in full living color from A to Z. Give it the feelings and the emotion. Allow it to feel that deep sense of emotion. Allow it to feel the love, the joy, the happiness. And as you will share that beautiful memory with your heart, you're creating a unified field of friendship within yourself and within your conscious awareness. Your heart is becoming deeper connected to you. It is knowing you on a deeper level. Allow that energy to play back and forth. And now I want you to take it a step further and ask your heart what it needs from you right now. Just, you can ask it out loud or with your mind. Heart, what is it that you need from me right now? And you can get a sense, an image, a feeling, and a word. Please understand, it is the first word that you hear, first image. It's not the second or the third. Second and the third is the idiot upstairs in ego trying to take over your spiritual experience. Do not allow, okay? Allow it to flow down and feel and hear. And then if your heart says, hey, I need a Twinkie, give it a Twinkie. If your heart says, I need patience, then give it patience now, in the moment of now. Send it what patience feels like. Say and offer, I choose to be more patient with myself now. In every moment of now, I will choose to remind myself to be more patient, to be more kind, to be more loving with myself, to allow myself to just be. Give your heart that powerful, I can feel that power rising. I can feel all that connection. I can feel it. Beautiful work. If you are having a challenge at this point in time, whether you're not hearing anything, whether you're not feeling anything, it's okay. You just need to keep connecting with your heart. So keep doing this exercise. Send it the imagery on a regular basis every single day, twice a day, 3 times a day. First thing when you wake up in the morning, last thing when you go to bed at night. If you have trouble sleeping, try this. It resets the central nervous system, which allows your body to physically, mentally, emotionally relax. And it shuts off the egoic mind. Give it a shot. Help learn new activities for yourself. Okay. Whew, boy, we have covered a lot. Okay. Things that we will continue on with in the next class. I believe we're going to cover off on contracts, vows, and agreements and how they affect yourself, your psyche, your energy, your choices, your perceptions, your reality. Working on your blood in the next one. We're also going to go deeper into how to retune and reactivate your 7-color system of experience, your chakras. And we're going to talk about the unspoken word as well. And I'm going to teach you all about revocations and the power of taking your power back. I thank every one of you for joining in this class. I hope you found it valuable in the few tools that I've given you. So number 1, how to keep your energy clean and clear. The Silver Egg Meditation, which you can also find on YouTube under Silver Egg Meditation. Then you can also work on activating your power within oneself by using the I am statement. I am that I am, saying it 3 times in a row. And then doing this all in the shower, you're going to actually activate your personal vowels within your name, A-E-I-O-U, and tone them within the shower. Then I want to hear about how you felt, how you were activated. Keeping your energy clear and activating yourself. Those are your first things that you're going to start working on and seeing how it changes your reality over the next couple of weeks. I'd love to hear from you, so send me an email. If you'd like, you can reach out to me on my website as well. You can send in a contact form, or you can reach out to me on Facebook. Let me know what you think. Love to hear your thoughts, feelings. And I look forward to seeing you on my second class, which is going to be, I believe, on May the 7th. Hopefully you guys can join me then and partake in it. I look forward to seeing you then and meeting new people and hearing all about the fabulous changes in your reality over the next 2 weeks. With love and luminous light, I send you off. Have a wonderful rest of your week and happy empowerment and shift to all of you. Thank you, and thank you.